income, and thus are much, much harder hit by regressive taxes such as the HST. So I'm quite pleased to see us taking a strong stand against it, and I will be voting in favor of
supporting this motion. I think there's people throughout the city of all kinds of political persuasions who gathered together this past weekend to say they're opposed to the HST, that it's going to cost jobs, it's going to cost businesses, that it's going to hurt renters, it's going to hurt the arts community. As I said, there's a list here of about 60 items that former angry BC Liberals have composed that's on their website, fightthehst.com. Everything from smoke detectors, fire extinguishers, beverages, moorage, campgrounds, fishing charters, heating fuel, veterinarians, physiotherapy, painting, bicycles, accounting, architects, telephones, etc. These are going to hit our city, and our city is already hurting because of the collapse of the markets, because of loss of revenues from the provincial government. There's all kinds of ways in which this is not an appropriate time to be bringing forward something like the HST. Not that I'm not in favor of progressive taxes, I am, but this tax is a really regressive tax that's going to hit our city at a time when it's already reeling from various losses. 4,000 jobs have been lost for the Metro in the past few months. So I added the particulars of, will have a significant impact on existing and future rental housing stock, as Councillor Anton has in a motion. And I concur with Councillor Jang, and he says this motion might come before us again at a time when HST was passed, but it's clear that there's such a broad-based grouping of people opposed to the HST. I'm very hopeful it will be retracted by the provincial government. So I will be supporting Councillor Catt.
The HST is symptomatic of a larger problem that the government has in terms of figuring out where it wants to go and leading the province. I don't think that there's anyone who believes the economy is bouncing back very quickly, and I don't think there's anyone in the province who's opposed to the appropriate taxes necessary to provide quality public services. But what this government has done repeatedly is talk about new taxes and pretend they'll have no impact, or worse, pretend they'll only have a positive impact for business and no positive impact for people who are relying on the government for public services. And so I think a lot of the anger about the HST is not anger directed at a tax, because I think people understand it's time for government to step up and levy appropriate taxes to deliver appropriate job stimulus. They're angry about what they see as a bait and switch operation, where we're going to have a carbon tax, but it's going to be neutral. And we're going to change your behavior with that carbon tax, but we're going to send you a check so that if you're feeling like you wanted to change your behavior, you won't feel so strongly about it next. And people are confused and frustrated by those things, even if they accept the objective of reducing greenhouse gas emissions, where they see the need to raise money for job stimulus. So I'm very glad this motion is going forward, difficult as the process has been for us, because I think it's really important as Council speak out very clearly about the need for the provincial government to slow down, take a step back, and in critical areas that affect our city, and I'm thinking especially of transit, take a deep breath. Don't lose too much sleep over whether people will be mad about additional spending that provides quality public transit. We see from the Canada line, they like quality public transit. Make those commitments, make those investments, and be upfront with people about what you're saying and doing, and I think you'll find support. But the HST is structured now, very regressive, quite backward. I don't know when I will get to like the HST, but if you're going to bring in a tax, be upfront with people, tell them what you're doing, and show them how you're going to spend that money to help people at the bottom, not just the corporations that we've been giving money to for some time already.